Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with a review of the Transformers Generation 1 Vintage Soundwave and Buzzsaw. So, this I finally found at a Walmart. I'm so happy. I never had a G1 Soundwave before. I'm just stoked. I'm just so stoked. But before we get into the figures, let's look over the packaging because it's G1 stuff. So as you can see at the front, you got Soundwave and Buzzsaw there. You got Transformers Evil Decepticons, more than meets the AI, converts from cassette recorder to robot and back. Condor cassette ages 8+, the old Hasbro logo. Down there, you got a brief transformation instructions up there. Soundwave Buzzsaw on the side. Same thing on that side. Other photos on the bottom. In the back, you got that G1 diorama and bio info for the two, and then the words and things and stuff. Yeah, very nice box, I must say. Definitely holding on to that one. Now I gotta reset the camera. Okay, that should be good. All right, so getting into these two. So, if you are of a younger member in my audience, a cassette is an old version of a disc, and it used to be played on a cassette tape, I should say, and a cassette tape would go in a cassette recorder. Hopefully you know that if you're watching this review. Hopefully. Please don't make me feel old. Even I'd feel old if, like, if someone said to me, what's a recorder? What's a cassette? Jeez. But taking a closer look at Soundwave first. He is predominantly he's just a blue and silver box going all the way around. The front is very clean. Some nice chrome going on these buttons down here that don't do anything. Some shiny reflective stickers with a record battery thing, stereo micro cassette recorder, record stop, couple nice details, nice Decepticon symbol there. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to show you, but there is some very nice detailing on the inside. Yeah, I just can't. I cannot show you that just with how the lighting is. I'm sorry, but there's some nice inside cassette recorder detail, which is very nice. You got right, you got left. You got, and then of course, I should mention when I did that, you got this button that's also in chrome and opens the door. So that's neat. You got this little thing on the side. I believe it's the volume button. I believe. And then I assume this is the on or off button over here. I do apologize. I've never had this kind of a cassette player before. Just usually ones that were with CDs. Because I'm a mid-90s kid. Anywho, so there's just the top. There's the back. You do have a clip on here, which is very neat because I assume these could clip onto things. And you could probably actually clip that onto something, though I don't know if that would be able to support the whole weight with the die cast and the chrome, because this is heavy. This is a heavy toy. But yeah. So, he folds up into a box pretty well. The back isn't, like, smooth, but hey, you know what? He's good. It's all good. And then we're on to Buzzsaw. He is the backing partner for Soundwave, the less significant one because he came with Soundwave, so they didn't need to promote him as hard. But he's got some very nice stickers on here showing detail of, like, a front of a cassette. This is the right way. Sorry. You got numbers and letters down there. You got the reels going. You got the letter A. This is the A side. So this would be the B side. No, A side would be that way. So maybe this is the A side. I don't know. I do apologize. I was joshing people that don't know what cassettes are at all, and I'm just like, okay, so this is a cassette. Is this the A side or is that the A side? Anywho. It's very just simple silver and kind of yellow goldy detailing beyond the specific cassette stuff. And then on the other side, you can tell that's not a cassette. You got some very tech-heavy detail going on there. You got a Decepticon symbol, gold body, thing that's going to be a beak very soon. And all the sides are pretty much just solid black. But he's a neat little cassette guy. And while we're here, I'm just going to do quick size comparisons for Buzzsaw himself. Here he is with the Siege laser beak. Perhaps I should flip them that way. There you go. You can see that. And the other side. And then here he is with Combiner Wars Buzzsaw. I believe this came out. This was the Combiner War, the one that came out before Titan's Return. Anywho, Buzzsaw from the Prime Wars trilogy. Now no longer a cassette, but a smartphone. Just look at those two different sides. And that's pretty much it for the cassette mode. And of course, you can stick Buzzsaw inside. And he fits very snugly in Soundwave's chest. Two little rectangles are very nice. Quickly, I will talk about the accessories. You have these two chromed pieces that will be Buzzsaw's weapons, but you can plug them on in this mode, but I don't know how much you're gonna get used out of that, unless you just want a flying disc with engines or flying rectangle with engines. I don't know. You can do that. You've got those. You've got these two weapons, these two handheld weapons for Soundwave, and this is technically for the shoulder and robot mode, but you can do that, I suppose. But there is actually storage for these on Soundwave, and if you come back here, you pull this down, you'll open the battery compartment, and you can see all of the important info in there. And then you just stick the two in there, like so. Slide this back up, and there's your storage for that. And then you have these three missile pieces, which will go with those guns, but we'll talk more about that in robot mode. Just figure I'd show off all the accessories while we're here. And that is all to say for Soundwave and Buzzsaw in their alternate modes. So let's take a look at some size comparisons. Here they are next to Legends Class Tailgate and Deluxe Class Sideswipe, Voyager Class Optimus Prime, Leader Class Ultra Magnus, Siege Soundwave, Titan's Return Soundwave, and the original G1 Blaster. So with that all done, let's roll right along to their robot modes. We'll move Soundwave off to the side for now, and we will get to Transform and Buzzsaw. A little more complex than I was expecting, to be completely honest. So we're going to take these panels here, and we're going to move them out, like so. Then we're going to come down here and flip these panels down, and they'll be the feet, like so. Now we have that set up. We can pull this section all the way back, and it will just stop right there. Same with this side, just flip it back, stop all the way there. Then we're going to slide the head forward until it gets to the end, and then you can lift the head up, and there is Buzzsaw, nude, because he also needs his cannons. He needs those jet thruster cannons, and now that's Buzzsaw in robot mode, and that looks quite nice. Just getting some close-up looks here. Got a little bit of yellow for eyes. The Decepticon symbol is on his forehead, which is a very nice touch. The chrome weapons look very good. The vents, the guns, everything. But he also has, if you can see it because it's all black, two little molded guns just down there, right there and there. And I'm also very impressed because I thought the cartoon feet design was just made up so they could perch better. But no, that's actually detail on the toy. It's just a flat panel because of how it transforms. And I'm like, oh, that's neat. And there's so much detail on those legs. It's very nice, honestly. I'm very surprised with Buzzsaw, to to be honest. And then you just got your wings articulation. Wings can go that far forward, that far back on that hinge. Again, this hinge I did not expect to actually be a thing. I thought it would just be up here and then it would just do that. No, it folds all the way that back. And I'm like, cool, very cool. But yeah, you got that articulation, you got this articulation, and then the head can go down, the head can go up. So you can get them doing the chicken, buck, 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 buck. And then the legs actually cannot do anything with these pieces on, because these tabs are stopped by his weapon backpack bits. But that's Buzzsaw. So let's do Soundwave next. So to get Soundwave transformed, first, if you haven't done so, take the batteries out, which are his weapons. I already did that off screen. We're gonna start by pulling this section out right here, and I'll talk about what I just did there in a moment. And then we're gonna bring this down, whoops, and rotate, and we can leave that like so. Then come down here, fold out the feet, and then we can do the same on the other side. Same. Just bring that down like so, rotate that out, and bring the foot down. And we're just going to come to the sides here. I'm going to move the arms forward and then take these bits, slide them down, and out comes the hand. Repeat on the other side, fold that out, slide that down, out comes the hand. Oh, I'm going to have to raise the camera a little bit. And then you flip up the head and rotate. And there is Soundwave in his robot mode. And I know the shoulder cannon's very standard for his design, but I'll leave it off right now while I'm just talking about the figure itself. Taking a look at that head sculpt, that is a very nice / weird head sculpt, because mostly because like there's the visor and there's the mouth plate that we all know, but then there's this blue thing in the middle that's like where his nose and cheeks are, so I don't necessarily know what's going on there, but you know what, that's fine. Got a nice bit of yellow and silver paint there, got these little thingy-doos going on, and you can see where the Decepticon symbol came from by looking at this now. The chest is the same chest as the alt mode. Arms got some sticker detail, nice silver lower arms with a little red stripe sticker around the wrist, and then kind of blocky hands with very vague finger indentations. You got his play buttons on his crotch. You got some nice silver thighs, blue and silver lower legs. You got some stickers going on there, and then you got these stickers that wrap all the way around. And for articulation, the head can rotate a full 360 degrees and can look up thanks to the transformation. Arms can actually do a full 360 degrees but are unable to bend in or out. Elbows can do a 90-degree bend and absolutely nothing at the wrists or the waists. Legs can they bend forward with this? No, they cannot bend. They cannot bend forward or back. However, he can use his leg transformation. That's about it. His legs are pretty stationary. His toes go up and down, but I don't think that'll help you at all. And the feet for sure are die cast. It feels like die cast. And makes it very heavy, which makes it then very stable, which is very good. Well, it's not a poor transition, but what's not stable are these stickers. They're especially these ones that are like on a corner. They are not sticking super well, and it's especially annoying for these ones because they're on the knees, and the knees have to move to transform, so they're probably going to go first. But this one, and those were ones I had to apply because some of these were factory applied, some of them were not. This one was factory applied, and look at it. It's already wanting to peel off. And that's the only real gripe I have about this. It's just the stickers are kind of bad. No easier way to say it. But let's get to Soundwave's accessories. So, like I said, we have the two blasters here. You got this one, that's his shoulder cannon. You can stick... No, you can't. You cannot stick a missile in there, even though it really looks like you should be able to. You just cannot. I I know I checked before, but I want to double check again. And then you have this other one, which to do, you extend this out first, and you can definitely put this inside there, like so. And then you can put that in his hand. I'll just put it in his left hand because that's what the instructions and packaging encourage, him being a left-handed weapon wielder. And then you still have these two other missiles, I guess, in case you lose that one. This toy does not have any spring-loaded effects. You are not able to get this weapon to fire the missile off. So, well, or at least they've been gutted because of safety reasons. But they are still very nice to have in there, which also, I mean, just works because, like, typically in the cartoon, Soundwave would just hold the blaster like this and the laser fire would come out of the tip of here. So, I mean, like, that is, I mean, you know what? It definitely works as just a regular sci-fi blaster, even if it doesn't shoot missiles. So I am very pleased with that, for sure. And now with that all done, let's get into some robot mode size comparisons. Here they are next to Legends Class Tailgate and Deluxe Class Sideswipe, Voyager Class Optimus Prime and Leader Class Ultra Magnus, Siege Soundwave with Siege Laserbeak, Titan's Return Soundwave with the appropriate Buzzsaw, the original G1 Blaster, and with the challenge mascots, Cybertron Soundwave and Wheeljack. So yeah, overall, these two are a very nice little set. I'm trying to get him balanced because he doesn't tab in anywhere. Very nice little set. I'm very glad to have it. I don't know if for a normal person it would be worth $50, but for me it was absolutely worth it to get a Soundwave in a very good condition, with the only unfortunate thing being the stickers. You didn't see that. What? Buzzsaw's head fell off? No, didn't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you are talking about. Anywho, yeah, very neat little set. Again, I don't know if $50 is worth it for everyone, but it was worth it to me. But you could wait till Walmart puts them on clearance eventually, like they did with Devastator and Hot Rod before. It was worth $50 to me just because of my personal attachment to Soundwave, and I feel like a lot of people have a close attachment to Soundwave, so it may be worth it. Might be more worth it than certain others. And again, only issue I really have is the stickers, because the stickers are bad. They're just bad. So glad we told Hasbro we don't want stickers on mainline toys anymore, but you gotta have them on them because that's how they came. Anywho, overall, really love this Soundwave. I'm really glad I have a copy of a G1 Soundwave. And that's all I have to say for G1 Vintage Soundwave and Buzzsaw. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel or want to check out my commission list, you can check out my Ko-fi account in the description down below. As well, you should also check out RDSJ Gaming, where I play video games with Alyssa, aka The Rational Dove. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack signing off.